sunshine and snow. Welcome to Colorado. I'm your host, Evan Mazunik. This is week 2 of Playing Off the Page, a podcast where you're guaranteed 2 things. 1, an improvised theme song leading in, and 2, hopefully a helpful story or some type of tip, especially if you're a professional musician. So this morning, story time, I was lurking outside of Starbucks. I did get coffee, but I was at one of those Starbucks where you can't stay inside. So I was outside, probably creeping out the staff, in my car, using their Wi-Fi and trying to review my past week. I had some time to kill before my workout and my pink eye has cleared up. So there I was trying to look at the past week. And what I realized was that the same process I use to compose music and especially make music live as an improviser, as a real-time composer, that process of selecting, searching for an idea, selecting it, supporting it, and shifting to the next one, that process is the exact same process I use to try to set goals. And as we're coming up on the last month of the year here, as I record this, I'm really in that space of trying to look at where I've been, what have I accomplished, what do I want to do the next week, the next month, the next year. So for me, the lesson was that I've got to do 2 things. I've got to review and I've got to recalibrate. I got to review and I got to recalibrate. So what do I mean? I got to look back at the past week because being sick kicked my butt in a few ways. And I realized that I didn't recalibrate. But even looking back on that last week, I realized there were some wins and some victories personally and professionally that I had overlooked. So that review can really serve 2 purposes. The first is for you to really get honest about where you're not following through. And the second is where you can really get honest about where you are finding some victories. So that review and then that recalibration for this next week. I love to do that Monday, sometimes if I get a jump on it Sunday night, but recalibrating where I'm going to go this next week, especially as I step into a busy week, directing a huge choir and amazing chamber orchestra for a Christmas concert coming up. So that review and recalibrate was what I was doing outside of that Starbucks, sitting there in my car. So if you want to get a little insight into that first step of what I do to review and recalibrate, it's a simple but powerful process to get clear on where I'm at and where I want to go. Just leave me the word map if you're watching this on any social media or even on a replay. Just find me, eMazunik, and send me the word map. And I'll share a little quick video training I shot on it. And it's a little sneak peek if you're watching this close to when I shoot it of a workshop I'll be giving pretty soon about goal setting, right? Because a lot of times we have the best intentions, but there's a part of us that isn't fully on board with where we say we want to go because we haven't really listened deeply to those fears or insecurities or potential threats of where we want to go or where we're at. So getting all parts of ourselves on board is really where it's at. That's where the magic sauce is. So if you want that step to review and recalibrate, just send me the word map, right? You can comment, you can send me a DM, doesn't matter. And I'll send you out with a little bit of keyboard madness. Have a great week.